Oh, that's right. We need to give Sten his sword before I forget. Because, you know, he's been... We've... This is the third location we went to get his sword back, so we might as well return it to him now. Sten's sword, a Kunari greatsword. Though its blade shows nicks from numerous battles, it has obviously been well looked after.
Strange.
Strange.
I had almost forgotten it. Completion. Are you sure you are a Grey Warden? I think you must be an Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war.
Were you actually smiling just now, Sten? I don't think I've ever seen you smile. Except when you're talking about cookies. Well, you're welcome, Sten.
I would thank you for this, if I knew how. And I could deliver a much more satisfying answer to the Arishok's question if the Blight were ended. Don't you agree?
Yes. Well, you know what, Sten? You don't have to stay with us. I mean, Angelus has gotten to the point where Sten really has become his friend at this point. I mean, yeah, their ideals butt heads all the time, but I think that Sten has come to respect Angelus, and Angelus has come to respect Sten. And I think that now that we've gotten Sten back his sword, and now that he can go back to the Arishok without shaming his people and being executed, I kind of want Angelus to start treating Sten like a friend and not as a prisoner who has a debt to pay, because, you know, that's what friends do. Sten, you don't have to stay with us if you don't want to.
I know.
Just making sure.
Then lead the way.
Oh, Sten! Oh, that was 97. Oh, Sten. That was very sweet. He likes us. He really does. As much as he hates to admit it, he does like us. He does like us. Or at least he likes Angelus. I don't know how much he likes everybody else, but... What do we have in here? A note. A tattered shopping list. Sugar, wheat flour, fillet knife, ginger for grandpa's flatulence. Okay. Haven't heard that one. Ink, cod liver oil, dried mushrooms, rogue. Oh, rouge. No, rogue or lesion. Also remember to ask if more beeswax will be available soon. A note on crumpled paper. No, that's not rogue, that's rouge. That's rouge. Sorry guys, sorry. Alright, I'm not sure what that list is all about, but there is lamp oil in these barrels. Lamp oil, you say? And another lock chest. Okay. Let's make our exit. Alright, we will go over here.
You know what would do you some good?
A pair of nose plugs?
Go out, find a girl. Doesn't matter who, as long as there's no pants involved.
Ugh.
What makes you think I haven't?
I can smell purity a mile away. It's a talent.
That proves to be useful, I'm sure.
Not that often, it turns out. Be much better if I could smell cheese.
You have my deepest condolences.
Yep, so do you.
Come on, Ogren, leave Alistair alone. Don't worry, Al. I'll help you, you know. I'll be your wingman. Aren't gay men like the best wingmen? I would think so. We'll help you out, Al. We'll help you out. Lake Callahan. I kind of like the scenery over here. This place is really peaceful, you know, despite the whole, you know, Walking Dead coming out every night, trying to kill us all. Frost Rock. Let me just auto-save, quick save really quickly. A cat. It's not a demonic cat, is it? Definitely not. It's kind of glowing, though. Kind of worries me. Okay. Murdoch's over there. I know there's other places I can go.
Stop fidgeting.
I don't like being out here, Dwin. The mayor's giving me the evil eye.
And well he should. Because you're a good-for-nothing liar and a thief.
Well, we don't understand why we're out here.
We're out here because I say we're gonna help these people. And since I pay your wages, you're gonna do as I say.
Oh, sure, boss. Whatever you say.
You tell him, Dwayne.
These humans don't know the hilt of a sword from the pointy end. This ought to be interesting.
Never thought I'd get to see the boss fight. Tempted to sit back and watch.
You got us out here, didn't you? We were probably safer where we were.
Probably. But it's too late now. Too late now. Alright, so... Ser Perth is over there. Tavern. Ooh, there's a tavern over here. Let's check out the tavern. I think I've done everything else that I could do. I think. Oh wait, the tavern's over here. Well, let's go grab this stuff first. Death root.
As you wish.
And there's stuff up there I don't think I can reach right now. Oh yeah, I can go up here this way. Here we go. I figured there's a way to get those things. Wooden crate, malachite, and another lock chest. Alright. Alright, let's keep moving. Up we go. I know there's a door there, but I just want to see if there's anything over here. Just trying to be as thorough as I can. Let's go into the tavern. What was that, Angelus? I know you can go up steps. Come on, don't embarrass me like that. Graffiti? Graffiti in Redcliffe's Tavern.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Earl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope.
Who are you anyway?
Name's Lloyd. We don't get many elves out here. You're a runaway from the city.
A runaway? I couldn't just be a traveler?
No, I suppose you could. Never thought about it, really. Something else I can get for you?
Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
Why are you still open?
I'm not abandoning my tavern because of a few monsters. The second I'm in the chantry, Murdoch and his men will be here drinking all my ale.
What do you know about what's happened here?
Not a lot. Castle guards stopped coming in about a week back. It's unusual, too. They were my main source of business. After a few days, I thought it strange enough to ask. But nobody heard anything. Anyone going up to the castle didn't come back. When the first attack hit, I locked myself in the cellar. I say we just wait for help to come.
What do you know about that elf? Well, actually, I'm not going to ask this question because I don't know anything about an elf in the corner. I should go.
Right then.
I'll talk to him later. But I did want to read this graffiti in Redcliffe's Tavern. Don't eat the cheese. Scratched at the bar of Redcliffe's Tavern. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. What's back here? Anything? Nope. Nothing.
I can't believe Lloyd won't even give us some free ale. A time like this, and all he thinks about is turning a profit.
Did you expect any different? That bastard's always been cheaper than an ant from the hall.
Here we are defending the village, and he don't even have the decency to help us out.
Maybe he should help defend the village instead.
Ha! I've seen Lloyd handle a sword. He should stick to something he knows about, like keeping me nice and drunk for the fight.
Lloyd is charging us for coin we don't even got anymore. Nobody's working right now. We're all just trying to survive.
What difference does it make? He won't care.
Ooh. Convince the barkeep to give the militia free drinks. I'm fine with that. You've learned that the Redcliffe militia is unhappy because they have to pay for drinks. The men do not have much coin, and they face the prospect of a gory death. Ale is their only comfort. Obviously. Perhaps you could arrange for the militia to get their drinks for free. Hey, Bella.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'll have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
How's this business been?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
You don't care for Lloyd, I take it.
He gropes me and pays me next to nothing.
No.
But I suppose it could be worse. Not like I've got many options.
I'm not down with that at all. Why don't you leave?
And go where? With no money and no prospects, I just end up somewhere else working for someone worse.
You could leave if you had some help.
You mean after the fighting's over? I'd really like that. What would I have to do in return?
Hey, don't get any ideas. Nothing at all. I'd be glad to help.
That's very kind of you. I don't know what to say.
Shouldn't you be at the chantry, though?
Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
Am I fighting tonight? Yeah, I am.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
Hey, don't bat your eyelashes at me, honey. Sorry, doesn't work on me. Alright, fine, I might as well ask about... What do you know about the elf in the corner?
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
Creepy?
Keep safe.
I should go. There's Berwick. Might as well ask Lloyd about Berwick.
Hey, what can Lloyd get you?
Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
What do you know about the elf in the corner?
Not much. Says his name's Berwick. Arrived here more than a week back. Waiting for his brother, he says.
So he says.
I've never seen him before, but he paid good for his room. Quiet sort.
I should go.
Right then.
Let's go talk to Berwick.
Not looking for company.
Strange seeing a fellow elf here.
And that's all we have in common.
Hey! What the... Hey! What does that mean?
I'm not here to talk. Just leave me to drink, all right? I just want to be left alone.
But I'm nosy.
I said I'm not looking for company.
Well... Shouldn't you be with the militia?
Why? I don't live here.
Then what are you doing here?
Just waiting until I can leave again.
Well, I hear you're Berwick.
What? How did you know that? Well, that's my name. Why?
You seem awfully nervous. Why is that?
No reason. I just didn't know how you knew my name, that's all.
Something's kinda shifty about this guy. You said you were waiting for your brother?
My what? Oh, yes. He was supposed to meet me here. And then I got stuck here when monsters from the castle attacked.
You didn't try to leave?
No. Those who tried are dead. And, I have to wait for my brother. Look, just because you're an elf doesn't mean we should be friends. I was just told to... just leave me alone.
You were just told to what? What do you mean? What were you told to do?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
Hey, I wasn't threatening. This will be easier if you just tell me what you're hiding.
But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change.
Really?
But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Wait, who? Who are they? Who hired you to do this?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Howe. Arl Rendon Howe.
Oh.
He's an important man, Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
What are you supposed to watch the castle for?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
Okay, I mean, as much as Angelus hates Logain right now, he kind of understands that this guy, is just helping. This guy is just following orders from someone who currently is in power in Denerim, even though Angelus really hopes to kick him out of his high chair. But, yeah, so we can't fault the elf, the Berwick guy, for this. So you know how this happened? Tell me now.
I don't know anything about these creatures. When the Arl got sick, I got scared that people would think I was involved. But I swear I don't know anything about it. They sent me to watch. Maybe they knew the Arl would get sick. I don't know.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it. Do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
Yeah, I mean, the elf... Yeah, exactly. The elf didn't think he was doing anything wrong. He was just trying to serve the king, and, he should get compensated for his services for the king. But he's not serving the king, he's serving Logain. I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight.
I say kill him.
Hey. He needs to work for his redemption.
Couldn't he do it headless? Fine.
Fitting.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
No problem. Good. We've got more people to help defend this place.
Hey, what can Lloyd get you?
I hear you're charging the militia for ale.
Why shouldn't I? They may not have much coin, but I'm not giving it away for free.
Oh, fine. I mean, he has a point. I mean, he could just give them the ale out of the goodness of his own heart, but he's not obligated to. I mean, he is a merchant, he's a businessman. I don't know. I mean, it would be... I guess I could persuade him to try to give it to them for free, but I think Angelus has no... Angelus is fine donating 100 silver for the cause. So I'll do that instead, just because I think that's what he would do. Would 100 silvers cover their drinks?
Aye, it would indeed. And much obliged for the business. All right. Militia drinks are paid for thanks to this gentleman here. Show him a bit of thanks, I'd say.
You're a saint, you are. I hope you didn't pay more than a few coppers for this swill.
Hope you all drown in it.
Great.
Something else I can get for you?
Yeah, I'm not done with you yet. Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
Shouldn't you be helping defend the village?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
Either die fighting in the militia or die now. Your choice. No, I don't think Angelus would do that. Although, no, he would. You know why? Because this guy sexually harasses his wenches. Like, that poor girl, Bella. Well, assuming she's not lying, which I don't think she is. So, yeah, I don't think Angelus is really has much patience for this Floyd guy. So, either die fighting in the militia, or die now. Your choice.
But Van Tegan said we didn't have to. He said... Fine, I'll go.
I approve. All who are able should fight.
But all of this better be here when I get back. I don't want the place drunk out from under me. Blasted bloody...
Yeah. Alright. Well, Bella... Hey, there you are.
I see you got that bastard Lloyd to join the militia. It's about time he did something to help out. I guess this puts me in charge. Poor Lloyd will have an apoplexy just thinking about it, eh?
Apoplexy? Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. So how has business been?
What business? I close up, but it gives the militia a place to take their minds off tonight. Me too, I suppose.
I should go.
Keep safe and come back any time. I won't lock up until near sundown.
But, can I purchase something?
What can I get you?
I need some supplies.
Fair enough. Let me see what Lloyd stored in the back. You can help yourself.
Really? Excellent. All of this for free? Just for sending Floyd down to the, militia? Yes. Health poultice, lesser health poultice. Yeah. All of this. Lesser injury kit. Mabari crunch. Lesser injury kit. Double baked Mabari crunch recipe. 8 flasks, might as well. Because even if I don't use them, I can sell them. Deep mushroom. They're free, so might as well. I mean, I did pay him 100 silvers for ale and all that good stuff, so... Hey, militiamen.
No matter how much ale I drink, I can't quite forget the sight of those creatures.
I hear they got everyone in the castle, and now everyone who died here too. They're all monsters now.
So, Bella's in charge of this place, is she? She's gonna keep it? Good for her.
Good for her. Especially if Floyd dies. But we'll see. I don't wish Floyd to die. I just, you know, want him to try to contribute a little bit to society right now, since he doesn't seem to have had much of a history of doing that up to this point. You know, especially during all the craziness that's going on in this area. So, alright. Onward. Let us make our way up here towards that windmill. Oh, but first let's go over here. To this house. That's marked house. There's a bookshelf. Ballad of Islay. And who is this guy? Dernal Garrison.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
Nice. Quest updated. How many more of these people do we need? Darnell Garrison Redcliffe, Pater Grinch and Lothering, and Varl Baron Denerim's alienage. Oh. Okay. Would be nice to go back to the alienage and see Saurus and the rest of my family. I miss them so. Miss my cousins and my pappy and...
Come on. Who ate the cabbage?
Why ask me?
I guess you thought we could all share in the bounty. Oh, stand up to it, you giant ass. You birthed a cloud to be proud of. I hope you've thought of a name.
This is why I'm in the front and not downwind of either of those two. Landmark tree.
No word from the castle?
No, all is still, as it has been for days. And it is an unnatural stillness, as though there is naught in there but death.
Say no more. The Arl lives, and I will not listen to your inauspicious chatter.
The militiamen are getting more inebriated with each passing hour. By nightfall, most will hardly be able to stand.
Yeah, that's kind of my fault.
So I understand the Jarl's brother placed you in charge of the village's defense. Your presence is welcome.
Well, thank you.
Why would Mother Hannah deny us the Maker's protection? I do not understand.
Oh my gosh, it's Hawk.
Some have spoken of the Darkspawn rising to the south. We could save this village, only to have it invaded in a matter of weeks. Why would Mother Hannah deny us the Maker's protection? I do not understand.
Tree, go ahead, do your thing, Sky. My body dominance is now active.
It is good you elected to help defend the village, but I doubt we will make it through the night.
The king is dead, and the land in civil war, and here Arl Eamon lies ill or even dead. What bad omens.
Ser Perth.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude.
Call me... yeah. Why not? He seems nice enough. Call me Angelus, if you would.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Ser Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
I told you that I said you can call me Angelus. Why is it that every time I tell someone they can call me by my first name, they don't? So rude. So rude. Have you considered using the oil in the village store?
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Enough to set many monsters aflame.
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
I was gonna make a rather dirty comment about the oil, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna keep it to myself. Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
I have some questions for you.
Ask me whatever you wish.
Tell me what's happened. Tell me about what's happened here.
You know about as much as I do. I returned a day before the attacks began, having heard strange rumors about the abandoned castle. I was the only knight to survive the first attack. Since then, I found others returning from the Arlessa's quest. Until we get to the source of this evil, though, I do not think it will stop, and I don't believe we will be enough.
You mentioned something about an urn?
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, Arlessa Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Just what was the Arl sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. He brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Why did the Arlessa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Jarl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
That's right, Brother Genetivi. We actually visited his house in Denerim, but he wasn't around at the time. Maybe we're gonna have to go back and see if he's there now. Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
So the knights left the castle defenseless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there and were transformed into these things.
Ew.
The thought chills my blood.
Yes. I want to discuss something else.
As you wish.
What is your status?
We retrieved more oil from the village store. It is ready to use as our first line of defense, as you suggested.
Wow.
Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain. But we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands.
That was fast. You must be psychic, because I only just told you about the oil, and already, without even breaking our conversation, the other men knew about it and got ready for it. Wow. Ser Perth, you are more powerful than I thought. I have some questions for you.
Ask me whatever you wish.
Where can I get supplies?
I'm not sure. Murdoch mentioned a blacksmith in the village, but I believe the militia is using everything he had.
Right.
Beyond that, you might try the village store. It's locked up, but there may be items of use still within. I do not know.
I think that's where we might have found the oil and all that good stuff. What about the tavern?
Ugh, a fellow named Lloyd runs it. He refuses to close and evacuate to the Chantry. I suppose he might still have something to sell you, though I wouldn't encourage dealing with a fool. He's a profiteer and nothing more.
No, he doesn't have anything to sell me, but Bella had a lot that she gave me for free. Tell me about the quest for the Sacred Urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
I think I already asked him.
They say the followers...
Yeah, we already know this.
We knights
Sorry,
volunteered to
guys.
seek it out. As you...
Yeah, we already knew that. Okay. Let's check out the windmill.
Let's get started.
Is there anything in here? No? No? There's a crate, though. Spirit shard, health poultice, and another lover letter. I think I'm supposed to find... I'm not sure if it's 12 or 13. One of those two. Scattered about.
Oh, it's sort of like coming home again, but with more undead.
What do you think the villagers would say to me taking a dip in the lake naked?
Oh.
Defensible enough spot.
There's an image that I will not be able to unsee anytime soon. Is there anything else up here? I think this is where we came. This is Redcliffe Castle.
Greetings, friend. No monster sightings yet. There's still time before sundown, though. Greetings, friend.
Can we go to Redcliffe Castle? Not sure if we should, though. Come on, load. Probably locked up. Yeah. Nobody can get in yet. I figured. Let's go back. How about Tomas? He was the guy that we spoke with at the entrance to the village.
Oh, I can't believe how relieved I was to hear you're helping us. Maybe we do have a chance tonight.
What's Thomas doing to his face? Is he moisturizing? Thomas? Alright, I might, honey, I might be able to give you a suggestion on some products that you could use to, you know, help out with some of your acne. Yeah, definitely just look at him.
Oh, I can't believe how relieved I was to hear you're helping us. Maybe we do have a chance tonight.
Alright. Us gay men and our skin products. Anyways, let's move on, shall we?